Hi, my name's Ken Avis. I'm absolutely delighted to be returning to Encore Learning to do my Music City DC talk. Coming back again after a little absence due to the pandemic. I'm a performing musician in the DC area and also a music historian. I've made a couple of documentary films about DC musicians, and I also write for the Washington Post and other outlets about music in the DC area. When I talk about the DC area, I'm actually talking about the wider area, which includes Virginia, Maryland, Northern Virginia, Baltimore, even as far as that. And I like to talk about the musicians from this area who made a big impact on music outside of the area, both in America and possibly in the world as well. The other thing I like to talk about is to put the music into a context, because I feel this music that was created in DC could have only been created here at the time it was created here, based on the social changes, the business environment, the cultural changes going on around us, and the very location and the activities of this area. And so we bring in that wider social context, but not to worry, it's not a university program. We show lots of videos so you get a chance to see and hear and meet the musicians and hear some incredible music. I dare say you'll even dance a little bit if you want to, certainly in your seats. So what we're going to talk about this time around, usually I go genre by genre along the timeline, but I thought let's mix it up a little this time and let's do it thematically. So I've picked three themes that I'm going to cover over the 4 weeks. The first one, which is probably going to take 2 weeks, is about Washington's women in music. And there's been a great history across so many genres of DC female musicians really trailblazing and making a big impact. As is sometimes the case, those women don't necessarily get their due and aren't remembered. So some of these people are really sadly forgotten heroes of music, and some of them are still well known. The second theme we're going to look at is the music of Northern Virginia. And in addition to looking at the musicians who've come from the Northern Virginia area, but let's bring it home, talk about Northern Virginia, we'll look at some of the legendary venues and the musicians who played there. And then the final theme is DC music in the new millennium. So we'll be looking at the way music on the whole has changed since the year 2000 with digital streaming, Spotify, and all of the changes that have taken place and are still taking place. But we'll also take a look at some of the musicians of DC currently who, even if they're not making a big worldwide impact because the way of music has changed, they're really carrying forward the traditions and innovating and producing great music that you can go and see in DC clubs at the moment. So that's it. Music City DC with Ken Avis. I look forward to seeing you.